This is a sports update. I'm Drew DeCalis. I'm here with Nick Loveland and William Cook. We'll start off with you, Cook.
Thanks, Drew. Today I'm going to be talking about baseball. First, we're going to talk about the Yankees. Garver Solarte has been a nice, welcoming surprise for the Yankees, and they've come out to a hot start. Hopefully, they continue this hot start and take the AL East this year, topping the Red Sox from last year. The next team I'm going to talk about is the Mets. They've also come out to a hot start. With the additions of Bartolo Colon and the re-signing of David Wright, they've come out to a great start, and this is one of their best starts in the past years. I expect the Mets to actually have a downfall later in the year and have to slide and eventually miss the playoffs. So,
I agree, Cook. I do.
So that's all I have about baseball.
All right, well, thanks, Cook. Now we'll kick it to Nicholas Loveland. Nick, what do you have for us?
Well, Drew, talking about your famous Rangers and how
Yes.
they've been able to advance in the playoffs, they're in a tough spot. Now they have to play the Penguins, which is a very forward-moving team. They have a player like Sidney Crosby. And, your team facing that fact where they weren't able to hold the Phillies down really at all. They had to go to 7 games. They were able to win, but now the Rangers are going to sort of move on now to the second round of the playoffs against a team like Pittsburgh. And last year, Pittsburgh was able to really get into the playoffs. They were able to pretty much annihilate the Islanders. The Islanders and the Rangers tend to be on the same level this year. The Rangers were able to sort of meander their way up more, so now they have to play against Pittsburgh. That's going to be tough. You have Chicago and Minnesota. The Wild were able to beat out Colorado in Game 7. They were able to take that. Now they're moving on, but you have someone like the Blackhawks who could win the Stanley Cup for the third time in 5 years now, especially with a goalie like Corey Crawford, who's a Stanley Cup winning goaltender. That's going to be a tough game. You have the Canadiens and the Bruins. The Bruins going up against the Canadiens, but they have the most Stanley Cup banners hanging, so we'll kind of see how that goes too. So there's a lot of good games going on around.
That was a great game on Thursday night.
Yeah, it was.
Double overtime. All right, thanks, Nick. The Kentucky Derby is Saturday, May 3rd, and here's my top horses for the first leg of the Triple Crown. I have the 5-horse California Chrome, the 10-horse Wildcat Red, the 15-horse Intense Holiday, and the 19-horse Wicked Strong. And Saturday night is the Mayweather-Maidana fight. I'm going to go with Mayweather here. I think he's too dominant. Maidana doesn't have the experience. He doesn't have enough experience to beat Mayweather. I don't think anyone's going to beat him. So those are my picks. All right, well, that'll do for us. We'll see you here next week.